Hi everyone, my name is Riya Bindlish and I've been working with David Campos from UC Easy for the past 3 years. And I can definitely say that UC Easy has helped me in more ways than I can imagine in terms of navigating both high school and the college admissions process. I think the biggest thing that David really helped me with was helping me figure out what I'm passionate about and how I can gear my extracurriculars and other things that I do to reflect that. I think this was super helpful because it definitely makes everything that you do very genuine because these are things that you actually really care about. And I can safely say that a lot of things that I've realized that I'm passionate about in high school are things that I'm going to pursue after in college and in life in general. I think the other big thing that David really helped me with was figuring out what courses I wanted to take. Being able to, take a rigorous course load, but also being able to balance your extracurriculars was definitely something that I struggled with. So being able to talk to someone who had more expertise about that was very, very helpful for me. All of this combined definitely helped me in the beginning of my senior year when you really get into the brunt of the college admissions process. I'm just for a little bit of context, I'm the first child in my family to go to school in the US. So it's a very confusing process if you're the first person to do it and you have a gazillion questions and there aren't always, very ready-made answers for you. So having David kind of answer those, figuring out a rough schedule of when things should be done, was very, very useful for me at least because I tend to procrastinate a lot. So that was very helpful. In terms of keeping like deadlines in check, making sure you know what colleges you want to apply to, what's really a good fit for you, and not just applying to things because, they're like a T10 school. But I think the biggest thing that David really, really helped me with was essay writing. And I really respected the process in terms of the way that we answered prompts and we approached them. So before we wrote essays, we all talked about it. It was my parents, him, and me. And he facilitated a conversation. And we spent around maybe like 2 or 3 months just brainstorming ideas for the main essay or the Common App essay. And I thought this was such a useful process because it made sure that I wasn't confined to my original thoughts and that I was always thinking about how I could make that essay better. But it also made sure that the thoughts that I had were being perceived by adults and I could get criticism to shape this essay that would also be applicable to other people reading your applications, because the people reading your applications aren't like 17 and 18-year-olds, they're adults. So being able to combine all of these different perspectives was super useful for me because I really felt like I had the flexibility to pursue my ideas, and even if they weren't very conventional, I was at least getting advice from adults to make sure that this was something that they liked to read. So I think that definitely helped me a lot and was probably the biggest reason why I think UC Easy really shaped the way that I think and the essays that I wrote. I will now be attending the University of Chicago for the next 4 years, and I'm happy to say that UC Easy definitely helped me get there. And I definitely recommend this process to anyone else who is in high school right now.